The airport cameras showed him walking calmly. A few minutes later, he was running. Through the terminal, past the security desk, out the doors, into the trees. And then, he was gone. No trace, no luggage, no explanation. Just a man, barefoot, running as if something was chasing him. But no one ever saw what it was. His name was Lars Mittank. Born February 9, 1986. A 28-year-old German tourist, soft-spoken, introverted, loved football, worked at a power plant in Wilhelmshaven, no history of mental illness, no enemies, no criminal record. Just a man who wanted a cheap vacation with his friends. In June of 2014, Lars flew to Varna, Bulgaria, a popular summer destination, warm beaches, cheap drinks, nothing strange. He checked into Hotel Viva, room 305, shared it with 4 friends. Everything was normal, until it wasn't. July 6. At a bar near the beach, Lars got into an argument over football. He was a Werder Bremen fan. The others were rooting for Bayern Munich. Something was said, voices rose, fists flew. Lars was hit, hard. They say it ruptured his eardrum. He walked back alone that night. Later, at the hotel, he told his friends he felt off, said someone was following him, that they had hired men to hurt him. His friends didn't understand. Was it paranoia? A joke? He asked to stay behind and delayed his flight. He checked out of Hotel Viva and checked into Hotel Color, a cheaper place closer to the airport. He was alone. Surveillance footage shows him pacing in the lobby, peeking through doors, hiding in elevators. He called his mother, told her not to cancel his credit card, said he didn't feel safe. He whispered. On July 8th, he visited a doctor, complained of ear pain. The ruptured eardrum needed time to heal. The doctor prescribed cefprozil, a strong antibiotic, and gave him medical clearance to fly. Lars never boarded that plane. He arrived at Varna Airport early that morning. Calm. Carried a small bag, still wearing the same yellow shirt. A security guard stood nearby. Lars spoke to the airport doctor. He was anxious. Said he didn't trust the medication. Said someone was trying to poison him. Mid-conversation, he stood up. Said something like, "I don't want to die here," and walked out. What happens next is the most viewed airport disappearance in modern history. Surveillance footage. Lars walks out of the terminal, then sprints, out of frame, past the parking lot, through a fence, into the woods, then silence. His bag was still at the terminal, passport, wallet, phone, left behind. The Bulgarian police searched the area, no signs of struggle, no blood, no footprints beyond a certain point. They brought in dogs, thermal drones, volunteers, nothing. His mother, Sandra Mittank, flew in days later, posted signs, talked to local news. She never found him. No one ever has. But what made Lars run? Some blame the antibiotic. Cefprozil can rarely cause neuropsychiatric side effects, paranoia, disorientation, even hallucinations, but not always that fast, not that severe, and Lars had only taken it for one day. Others think he was attacked again, or feared retaliation from the men he fought. But hotel footage shows no signs of visible injuries, just fear. Another theory, mental breakdown, acute psychosis triggered by stress, trauma, or injury. But Lars had no history, and psychosis rarely appears so suddenly. His mother insists he was fine before the trip. Then there's the shadow theory, that Lars saw something he wasn't meant to, something that made him dangerous or disposable. In 2015, a truck driver claimed he saw a man matching Lars's description, walking near the Bulgarian-Romanian border, disoriented, silent, barefoot. The report was never confirmed. In 2018, another witness came forward, said they saw a man living in an abandoned farmhouse outside Vasilevsky, thin, dirty, afraid of being photographed. By the time authorities arrived, the farmhouse was empty. In 2020, someone posted on a survivalist forum claiming they once met a German man living off-grid in Eastern Europe who refused to say his name. The post vanished days later, so did the user. Some theorists believe Lars ran into a smuggling operation or stumbled near a private compound. Others suggest organ trafficking, government surveillance, CIA asset extraction. No theory fits all the facts, but all of them fit the silence. There's a strange detail. When Lars called his mother from Hotel Kohler, he told her, "People are trying to drug me," but he had no evidence, no proof, just the fear. And then the sprint, running without shoes, through sharp brush, on a summer morning, in a foreign country, as if he knew something worse than pain was following. There's a moment in the footage. Lars looks back, just for a second. His face changes, jaw tightens, eyes wide, like he saw something we didn't. Then, he's gone. He vanished from the inside, and now he lives there. In theories, in missing posters, in 30-second TikToks about the guy who ran away and disappeared. But no one knows what he saw, or what he feared, or if he's even alive. His mother still receives emails, tips, photos of strangers with similar features, men walking barefoot, living in forests, avoiding cameras. Each time, it's not him. She believes he's still alive, somewhere. She says she'll know the moment he dies, that a part of her will go quiet. The forest outside Varna is silent now. No sign of Lars, no trail, only a fence, a security camera, and a patch of grass long since grown back. People still analyze the footage, frame by frame, trying to see what he saw, trying to guess what made him run. But sometimes, the scariest thing is not what was behind him. It's what was already inside.